Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial. The FDA has issued a Class 1 recall for Handsome Brook Farms Kirkland Signature Organic Pasture-Raised 24-count eggs sold at 25 Costco stores in Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. About 10,800 units, distributed since November 22nd, may be contaminated with salmonella, posing serious health risks. Consumers are urged to check for UPC 966191060 and a use-by date of January 5, 2025. Symptoms of salmonella infection include severe stomach cramps, nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, with higher risks for young children, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems. Affected products can be returned to Costco for refunds. Handsome Brook Farms is implementing supply chain controls to prevent recurrence. A heartbreaking news. An 18-year-old man allegedly fired shots inside Castleton Square Mall in Indianapolis, injuring one person and prompting police to evacuate holiday shoppers. The shooting occurred around 8:30 p.m. on Monday, following a dispute near one of the mall's entrances. While no injuries were initially reported, a man later arrived at a hospital with a gunshot wound and was listed in stable condition. The suspect was arrested hours later on a felony charge of intimidation with a deadly weapon, but had not been formally charged. The mall, which has experienced multiple shootings in recent years, sustained property damage, including bullet holes in a wall and an arcade machine. And evolving news. American Airlines experienced a nationwide disruption early Tuesday due to a vendor-related technical issue, prompting a brief Federal Aviation Administration ground stop for all flights. The issue was resolved within an hour, and flights resumed boarding. The airline apologized for the inconvenience and assured passengers it was working diligently to minimize delays. The disruption occurred during a peak travel period, with the Transportation Security Administration expecting to screen nearly 40 million travelers from December 19th to January 2nd, a 6.2% increase from 2023. American Airlines projected December 27th and December 20th to be its busiest days this season. Safety and timely resolutions were emphasized by the airline throughout the incident. Another heartbreaking news, a boat explosion at Lauderdale Marina in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, left one person dead and 5 hospitalized on Monday evening. The blast, visible on an EarthCam feed, ignited a fire that spread to a nearby vessel. Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue responded to multiple 911 calls around 6 p.m. 3 victims suffered traumatic injuries, while divers searched for a missing individual later found deceased by the Broward Sheriff's Office. The victims' identities remain undisclosed. Agencies including the FLFR, Fort Lauderdale Police, Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, and U.S. Coast Guard are investigating the incident's cause. From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale.